Hi, welcome to my video. My name is Niara. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. And on my channel, I talk about a lot of self-improvement stuff, self-love, and self-help. And today we are actually going to be talking about self-love and why it's going to change your life, why it's so important. Okay? Because everybody's always talking about self-love, right? Everyone's always like, love yourself first, do this for yourself, da 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 da. And you want to know why. Why is it that you need to love yourself? Why? Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you. That is what I'm here for. Period. Okay, y'all. So our world, our 3D, it's all a reflection from our inside, how our beliefs, how we feel about ourselves. So the hardest pill you ever have to swallow, hardest truth you need to realize is that everything is based off of what you believe, based off of what you're vibrating, how you're feeling. So life responds to you. Like an example, have you ever noticed that when you're in a bad mood and you're like, oh my god, what else, what worse can happen, right? And you're already in that low vibration, you notice how it just gets worse and worse and worse and you keep going, right? Or when you're in like a good mood or you're feeling good and then another situation happens that's like in the same energy, you know, it's just like it keeps going, right? It's like once you go, it's like a pinball, what's it, a domino effect, right? That's how it is. That's how energies are. So you really have to be aware of what you're vibrating, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you believe. Like I said, life responds to you. So when you love yourself, life is gonna love you. Life is gonna give you so many opportunities, so many situations that you're going to love because you're loving, you're putting love out into the universe, so it's gonna bring it back to you. So that's why self-love is so important, because when you don't have self-love, you don't love yourself, it's gonna be a sad world, because literally no one else can love you. No one else can authentically 100% really love you, all of you, the real you, completely percent. And if they do, you won't be able to feel it. You won't be able to perceive it at all because you don't love yourself. You can only get what you give. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important to love yourself, because fill yourself with the energy that you want. It's really that simple. But the problem in our society today is that a lot of us are distracted and we don't really know who we are on a deep core level. And that's why so many people, that they don't even know what they want to do yet. Like they're struggling on their purpose, their path. Like why are they on this earth? They don't even know. They don't even know the meaning of life. And let me just tell you, the meaning of life is different for every single person, because every single person is here for a different reason. We're all here for our different purpose and our soul missions, right? So in order to love yourself, you have to know yourself. And I feel like that's the hardest part. You got to break down the barriers and then just know yourself. So how you get to know yourself is get a journal or paper and a pen, pencil, whatever, and just write down things that you like. Write down things that you like and write down things that you don't like, and try to think about why. So for each thing that you like, give an explanation as to why you like it. Why? What experiences made you formulate all these opinions and beliefs? Think about your beliefs, think about your values. And if you don't know any of your values, any of your beliefs, anything like that, or anything that you like or dislike, start with meditation. It's really helpful. You don't even have to meditate. Really just close your eyes and focus your awareness on your body and your breath. Breathe in and breathe out, right? So you really want to be calm and relaxed, and just think about your energy. You know, just sit with yourself. And the more you do that, the more you meditate, the more you just sit with yourself and your energy, the more things will start coming to surface. And when things come to surface, it's going to be light things and dark things. So don't be afraid once fear starts showing up, or anger, or negative feelings, because that's a great sign. That means you're growing. You have to be aware before you can change anything. Before you can love yourself, you have to be aware of yourself. So you have to know and accept you 100%. That means the good and the bad, the positive and the negative. A lot of the times on in the spiritual community, the spiritual journey, a lot of people, they realize the awareness that they have and how their thoughts create their reality and stuff like that. And so they only validate or pay attention to their positive thoughts and their positive feelings and emotions and stuff like that. But me, no. No, I very much love my shadow. I love the light and the shadow, because you can't have light without dark. You can't have dark without light. So you need both. It's a balance. And that's why life is it duality? I don't know if that's what I'm trying to say, but like life, no one's life is perfect. No life is going to be, your life is never going to be perfect. It's never going to be all positive, all good, right? All light. No. It can get close to that point, but there's challenges and there's dark spots, there's shadows for a reason, because that's what's going to help you to get to a higher point. I don't know if you guys have ever heard, but when life, you're like an arrow, so when life pulls you back, so you could have the potential to go even farther. Because if we were just stale, just sitting in one spot, life would be very dull and it wouldn't have any purpose whatsoever. And it's just like, why would we even be here? So I personally really love challenges and like negativity, because it's just, I just love balance. I feel like experiencing those feelings, having those experiences, it's like a gift to me. I don't know, maybe I'm just really detached from emotions. Well, I'm not attached. I really feel all of my emotions and I love them so much. Like, I feel like that's how you really be happy. You don't be happy trying to control. You don't be happy trying to be positive all the time. You're happy when you allow yourself to be yourself. When you allow yourself to experience every emotion you have, every thought that you have, you are aware of it, or you try to be aware of it. You make a decision to be aware. You question yourself on why you feel the way you do. Really get to know yourself. Ask yourself why you feel this way. Ask yourself why you think this way. Always just ask why. And it's not to judge yourself. It's not to try to change yourself. Of course, that could be your goal, but it's really because you want to understand yourself. You want to see yourself, because if you don't see, you'll never know. And you can never love. You can never grow. So most important thing is to be aware of your being, your entire being, how you feel, how you think, how you, whatever, everything. And once you're able to do that, and you can see the parts that you're going to have, negative parts and positive parts, weaknesses and strengths, and you're going to look at that, everything that you have, right? And then you're going to say, okay, now I see, right? So I have the opportunity, I have the possibility to be this way. I personally like this way better. I'm this way. I like this way more. And you are completely in your jurisdiction to choose to go with this way. But you would never have gone with this way, the way that you really wanted to be, if you couldn't see all of this, right? So then at that point, what you need to do is you need to accept how you are and give yourself love. Embrace how you want to be. And you have to just stay consistent in being that this way that you want to be. You have to be consistent with it, and you have to love and accept. You can't shame yourself into change. You can only love yourself into evolution. I saw that on a post on Instagram, but it's so true. Like I've noticed that with myself also, because I used to be really quiet, really insecure, really shy, and I hated myself for it. I hated myself for it so much, and it only made it worse. The hate only made me shrink even more. It only made me say negative things to myself, criticize myself, judge myself, make me feel so much worse, and I couldn't even do anything. I was just stuck. I was just burdened. I was just hurt, and I couldn't do anything to stop it until I became aware of every part of me, because I wasn't just shy and lonely and quiet and stuff like that. I was also creative and imaginative and intelligent and adventurous and fun and social. Everything's not just one way. There's always a other side to it. So you really have to be curious about yourself and see yourself all the way, and then accept yourself and love yourself into who you want to be or who you want to become. That's how you do it. It's really easy, and it's really a lovely feeling, to be myself. Like, it really feels so good So that's why self-love is just so important. And then once I started doing all of these things, self-love, right, my life just started getting so much better. I've gotten so much opportunities for everything I wanted, friends, my personality has grown. I'm way more confident, way more social, way more sure of myself, self-validated, more secure, more peaceful, more happy, more lively. Like, I feel like I'm actually being myself, where I was just stuck in a cage for so long. I don't even know, trying to impress other people. Maybe I was scared, maybe I was fearful, but the big thing is that I wasn't loving myself. And since I wasn't loving myself, it caused all those other negative experiences to come to me, because I didn't love myself. I wasn't giving myself love, so loving experiences wouldn't come to me. But now that I love myself and I know myself and I know what I want, and I stay consistent toward getting what I want and attracting what I want and believing what I want comes, right? Of course, I still have challenges that I'm facing and that I'm overcoming, but I have so much more resilience and strength and love, and it just feels so good. Like, I feel like I can actually do it. I feel like the life I want is gettable, it's doable. The person I want to become is achievable, already here, right? And I claim that, and I've just been filled with so much light, and it feels so good. So I feel like finding yourself, finding who you are, and then accepting and loving and molding it into a better version is literally what we're here to do. It's what we're here to do. And if once you do that, your whole life is going to change for the better. For the freaking better. I'm telling you. You will never go back to how you used to be. You wouldn't want to. Like, it's just going to be a chapter that's gone, and so yes, if you would like to know how, like, some practices you can do for self-love, if you're interested in that, I will definitely make a video. Go ahead and comment below if you would like to see any of that. If you made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me today on our discussion of self-love, and I wish you all a beautiful day, morning, night, whatever time it is for you. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.